Hello everyone, today is day 36 of me documenting my programming journey. Thank you so much for checking out this video. My name is Julian, and today is Wednesday, March 30th, and it's 6:50 a.m. And what I'm going to be doing today is continuing to work on updating my expense tracking app that I have out on the App Store, link in the description if you want to check it out. And over the course of the last vlog or two, I have been trying to implement some sorting functionality in this app, so a way for you to sort expenses. I think I'm spending way too much time on trying to figure that out because I'm keep getting stuck. Every time I figure it out, there's one other thing that doesn't work as a result of me figuring it out, and I just want to move on, and that's not 100% necessary feature already, so I'm going to roll back the changes that I've made, make a few more changes to the app, and then eventually update it on the App Store probably today or tomorrow so that I can understand how that works. This is just an app I'm using to practice, by the way. I haven't done a whole bunch of completely independent projects, and I want to do that. So this is me doing that, and we're going to see where it goes. Hope you take it. Done yet, but I wanted to do a little bit of a check-in to show you where I am so far and what I've done. Really simple one line of code that I changed was this sort descriptor in the fetch request in our expenses view, and the expenses view is just this overall thing here. What it's essentially doing is we're saying for this fetch request, sort everything in the fetch request based on the expenses date. And then don't make it ascending, meaning that we want the most recent expenses to come first. And that's what's telling Swift to give us the newly created expenses at the top of the list, as opposed to putting new ones at the bottom or somewhere in the middle or whatever. And this is really great because it helps the usability of the app. Now, let's say you had 20 expenses, they're running off the screen, and you don't know where your new expense is getting added. Now we always have them coming in at the top, and I enabled the time just temporarily so you could see where, so you could see that this was working properly, but now I kind of like it. I'm thinking I'm gonna leave it there, but anyway, another thing that I did was I added an alert to this delete expense button. So if we want to delete this expense, we hit delete. Are you sure? This expense will be permanently deleted. This cannot be undone. And this is going to delete the expense. Obviously, if we do that, let's do it again. Test that it's really working. And boom, it's really working, which is great. And then if we go into our edit expense view, you can see where the code is for this. It is this alert right here. Are you sure? Whatever, blah, blah, blah is presented. You got the whole gist, and it runs the data controller delete method, which deletes the expense that we've selected. Finally, we have another alert that we made, which is pretty cool. I like this one because what it does is it detects if there's nothing in here in the expense name. So let's say we have just a empty thing. We try to save the expense. Error, no expense title. You'll need to enter a title for this expense before saving it, which is great because you don't want people to have ugly stuff going on in their UI where their expense name is empty because it looks terrible. And also we added this extension onto the string data type that forces Swift to make sure that the string is really empty, because what you could do right now technically is you could add spaces, or not, you can't do it now because I fixed this, but normally without the extension that I made, you would be able to add an expense with just spaces, because that would qualify as characters. It wouldn't really be empty in Swift's eyes, but really in ours, of course, it is empty. But now, because of this extension, which is being used to take the string that it's being used on and trim all of the white space, all of the new lines, it's taking that stuff out, and then it's asking the question, is this string empty? Which is perfect, because now something like this won't work. We have error, no expense title. And then if we add a title, or just any characters like this, we now have an expense, which is perfect. Exactly what we wanted. Loving this. These are some great small little improvements. I want to make a couple more changes. never mind, somehow stuff got super messed up with GitHub, and I tried using source control and backing up my changes to GitHub, and it's pretty frustrating because nothing's working now and I can't use source control, and I spent probably like 45 minutes trying to figure out why, and I still don't know why. So I am totally lost and kind of confused, and I have to get ready for work. So I'm gonna pick this back up maybe later today or at work, or I don't know, we'll see. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.